So if you're wondering how big they are, they're 40 inches, which if you want to work in sort of conventional things is 10 hands, but Shetlands tend to be measured in inches these days. But as I say, they're beautifully matched, aren't they? They look almost identical twins until you get very close and realise that the one has got those little spots on its hindquarters. Look at that, they're raring to go. They're raring to go. They are. They can't wait. They're probably feeling the cold actually. They probably want to get moving to get warmed up. And if anybody wants to know just how powerful these little ponies are, at a show some years ago, they'd got the scurry driving, and I was lucky enough to be given a ride on one of these little scurries. And admittedly, the ponies were a little bit bigger than that. They were probably about 12 hands. There was a pair of beautifully matched 12-hand ponies. And when they took off, it was like being in a sports car. The acceleration was really, really amazing. So it really is surprising just how powerful these horses and ponies are. At least for the uninitiated, I should say. Anyone who's used to driving them will know exactly how powerful they are, of course. But I have to say, they really are a wonderful sight, aren't they, going around this main arena here? It's the Staffordshire County Show. And just think, ladies and gentlemen, once upon a time, these were a very, very common sight. So going down a country lane, a rural lane in England, at any time 100 years ago, this would have been a very, very familiar sight, I'm sure. It would. In the days before we had millions and millions of motor cars on the road. Hard to believe that 100 years ago a motor car would have been a fairly rare sight on British roads. Just shows you how time has changed. I think you'll agree they look extremely elegant as they make their way around this arena. Interesting to see the different gaits as well. And those little Shetlands look how rapidly their legs are moving relative to some of the bigger horses as well.